We are live. We are live. We are live. And you know what today is? Do you know what today is? It's Friday.
It's not our anniversary.
It's not our anniversary, but it's Friday, and we're going to be right back. Shout it out Friday. Shout it out Friday. What business have you conducted that you want to celebrate? What businesses have you supported that you got exemplary support and service from that you I don't know what happened, but we are back. I am grateful that we are here. So today, Shout It Out Friday, we get to shout out some businesses, some entrepreneurs, some services, your business, our business, everybody's business today. Please shout out your thank you, baby. Shout out your compliment, your stamp of approval in the comments for whomever you like. You should have brought the Cousins Dozens box because that's basically all that's left is the box. We had the opportunity to have a guest from New York last night, and she's already on the show. Miss Phyllis is here. Hey, Miss Phyllis. It was so great to see you last night. Miss Phyllis had the opportunity to become a new grandma on yesterday, and the grandbaby is here in North Carolina, so she didn't come just for us.
The baby was born. The grandbaby was born yesterday. She drove from New York. She drove, y'all, from New York to Charlotte.
No, she didn't. She flew.
Oh, she flew. She just had a rental car?
That was her daughter's car.
Okay, that was her daughter's car. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she flew. But she is here, and she brought down the fantastic
Cousins Dozens Donuts
that we love.
From our friend Todd Jones, who's he's a wonderful entrepreneur and a great friend. His name was Todd Jones out of New York. He sponsors other people's events. That's where actually we met him. He sponsored an event. But we love his story. We love his donuts. There are many donuts. And he has donuts for adults. Donuts for adults. That's one of the things he has. Now, he has these Hennessy glazed donuts that I had last night. And coquito glazed donuts Lisa had. And we also had some caramel.
Dr. Deborah, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us this morning. So today, again, is Shout It Out Friday. And I want to shout out a couple of businesses. So we shouted out Cousins Dozens because they were phenomenal. Brian has got a whole live lunch for breakfast right now, and he is going to get it in. Do you hear me?
Now, why would I do such a thing? Well,
first
off,
tissue, please. My nose is running.
Sometimes people watch us eating breakfast. I am blessed. I had a great morning with my wife.
Oh my goodness.
I have to leave the show a few minutes early today.
Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of an abbreviated program today.
You always say that and then don't do it.
It's okay.
But I have to leave a few minutes early today because I'm a headline speaker at the Nonprofit CEO Conference.
I want to shout out a nonprofit.
Okay, and the beautiful thing about that is they recorded my talks. I did a 20-minute keynote speech and a 45-minute sales workshop for nonprofits. So I don't have to speak. But today, I get an opportunity. Like I could go on right now, but I'm not. I'm going to stay hang out with you guys. But today I get an opportunity. Just sent me a message saying, remember, Brian, you can sell your coaching packages today on the panel. So good.
Good morning, Julie Ray. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining this morning. I want to shout out the Home For Me.org. You guys know Home For Me is an amazing nonprofit that helps to support and direct and provide resources to children who are aging out of foster care. You guys will get to join us as we bring together organizations in the community who are also supporting them on the you're just really having a hard time.
I'm not having a hard time.
Are,
If we didn't have so much Lisa stuff up here.
This is Lisa's desk.
I know, but there's no space for nothing else.
Well, it's not a breakfast table. It's my desk.
I'm not going to go there with you this morning.
You don't have to. He's been anesthetized.
Service?
This morning.
I've been serviced this morning.
Home for Me is having the National Family Empowerment Conference and Expo. It will be live on the Empowerment Network on the 25th of September. And I am looking forward to bringing to you some great supporters of the organization, giving you more insight in how we help the community and how we bring together resources for the community and give you an opportunity to provide your support as well for homeforme.org. So that's my nonprofit shout out. Somebody else had a nonprofit shout out. Julie Ray, you wanted to shout out a nonprofit?
You should go eat, Dr. Deborah.
Julie Ray said, Lisa, that's a great mission. I used to support a similar program here in Greensboro, but it didn't get the funding it needed and had to dissolve. Sad. And that's actually given me an opportunity to shout out Dr. Deborah and my husband. There's two things that minimize the sustainability for a nonprofit. One is they don't understand what is necessary to go after the proper funding and to be able to become funding ready. And that is something that Dr. Deborah can definitely help with. And the second is they don't understand how to sell their nonprofit. And that is definitely something that Brian can help them with. And he's actually working on a conference this week. He's been in a conference, more than one talk you gave, that actually helps with just that.
Let me piggyback the shout out to Dr. Deborah. First off, Dr. Deborah's got more knowledge and experience than anyone I ever met when it comes to nonprofit strategies, nonprofit structures, nonprofit money, all of that. Strategies is not just grants, okay? Most people don't understand it. And very much of the workable knowledge I've got, because Dr. Deborah Dunstan has been extremely generous and patient in teaching me some things, okay? I still only want to focus on what I focus on, how to sell yourself and your services. That's what I want to focus on. But I have to admit, I've learned so much about this arena from my friend, Dr. Deborah Dunstan.
Absolutely. So that's who you need to reach out to if you want to find out where, why, and how your funding can be. But Julie Ray, you said there's another nonprofit that you want to shout out, and we want to give you that opportunity. Chef Rev, yes.
Wait a minute. He said it earlier. Shame, shame, shame. The box?
The box.
The box. The box he's talking about. Because Lisa said he should have brought the box up. The box is not empty. Okay. There's still donuts in the box.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you ate all the donuts.
We didn't eat them all. He said, shame, shame, shame. The box is not empty. Come on, baby. We got to
I know.
All right. He said the box. And then Dr. Deborah says,
Brian is making me so hungry.
You should go eat my sister. And Julie Ray, you did that one. And he says, didn't she say the only box of donuts was left? No, it's not.
Yes,
only the box. She said I should have brought the box so that she could show you the box.
Mm-hmm. And you're very welcome, Dr. Deborah. Thank you for putting your link in there. It is Dr. Deborah Nonprofit Solutions.
This is the day you should put in your links. All of you, Chef Rev, Julie Ray.
Absolutely.
All of you guys, put your links.
Now, Julie Ray, tell us a little more about the nonprofit that you'd like to shout out. Here's what's important. So the link is great, but the link doesn't drive traffic. And people need to understand that links do not drive traffic.
They don't drive traffic, and they don't ask for business.
You need to know who, what, when, why, and how this is going to be impactful. When you see a link, that's why so many of these posts are saying, post just a picture, not a link, because things that are physical, tangible things like products, you can see what it is and you can be attracted to it by what it looks like. Services are a little bit different. I was letting you respond. Services are a little bit different. Services, you've got to clarify what problem that particular service solves and what solution your services will bring to the table. For example, Chef Rev, the problem is you're hungry and you want some good food, not just sustenance. You'll want some good food.
Services have to be sold through the story.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, Dr. Deborah Services, you have a nonprofit. It is not yet financially solvent. It needs to be sustainable. You need to reach out to her first to make sure that you're funding ready. Secondarily, to find out how to fund it.
Make sure you're funding ready. Nonprofit world, you can't get around the preparation.
Nope, can't get around it. And who else do we have out there? Oh, Miss Phyllis. Miss Phyllis has got a couple of businesses. She's got services and she's got products, because Miss Phyllis is helping people with their financial services through My Econ. Miss Phyllis is also Paparazzi Baby, fantastic nickel-free jewelry as well.
I'm gonna pretend I'm in Chef Rev's business. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I'm in Chef Rev's business. And I want you to ask me, what do I do for a living?
Okay, Brian, what do you do for a living?
You know how there are so many people that have different events and different occasions out the year where they want the food that they serve to make an impact. They want to impress with the food that they serve. They want to impress with the scene and the food. And sometimes finding the right person that can get that done for them, is difficult. Well, what I do is I make sure that they have the right impression and the right impact because of the food that I serve. I serve food at events where they're going to thank the person for hiring this particular caterer so that they can not only look good, but actually make sure everyone leaves the event smiling.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
How was that, Chef Rev?
I love it. I love it. I love it. So I want to really have, I'm looking forward to Friday shutting down. I'm looking forward to Friday shutting down. Yeah, because today I have a lot of production work to do. Plus, I'm speaking this afternoon. I'm speaking this afternoon in 2 programs, in a mental health program. And Dr. Deborah says,
I not only help people launch nonprofits, but help them to get funding ready so that they can find the funding they need to become sustainable and serve even more people.
Chef Rev said, I put the good food in, yeah. That's right. Julie Ray says, I want to get you up in here, Brian, to address our young men. You have a lot to offer that they will benefit from.
And you're right, and I want to. Just tell me, let's coordinate that, please. Today, like I said earlier, first off, you guys are so important to me, and you're so important to Lisa. So we don't ever want to shortchange this community that we have.
Not at all.
Ever. But I'm going to leave a few minutes early because I'm going to be on a panel discussion of the headline speakers this morning for the Nonprofit Summit. But at noon today, I am doing a sales consultation with people in Melbourne, Australia. No, excuse me. This one is in the United Kingdom because they're 5 hours ahead of us. So it'll be 12 hours here. They're in the UK. It's 12 p.m. here. It'll be 5 p.m. there. So I'll be speaking to them today at noon. And then from 4 till 6 today, I get the opportunity to MC a MAPS program, Mental Health and Business and Life program. They had like 100 speakers for this thing. It's been going on since Wednesday and it's going to go throughout the weekend. But for 2 hours today, I'm going to serve as the MC. Now, the tricky part is I'm scheduled to be the MC and introduce the speakers from 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. today. This is me talking about my day. But I'm going to have to give 2 15-minute talks during the time I'm MCing. One at 5, I'm going to speak for 15 minutes. I'll talk about male empowerment networks and the impact it's had on others in my own life. And then at 5:30, I'm speaking at 15 minutes more. I'm talking about how entrepreneurs feel when they're not making money, how they feel when they're not selling, and how when they make one sale, how they feel so much better. The cure to their doldrums is to make more money or to make one sale. You can have a million problems, and one sale removes the headache. Okay? I'm going to talk about that today. And then I get to MC the other speakers in between them, me and my 2 talks. And at 6 o'clock, I get to introduce Lisa because she's going to give a talk at 6. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to give a presentation with people in Melbourne. That's in Melbourne, Australia. That's at 7 p.m. tonight.
Which is 8 a.m. tomorrow for them, right?
Yes, it's tomorrow for them. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about today. I'm excited about it. You know, I went ahead and shaved before the show. So I did decide to keep a little bit of hair on the side.
I didn't see it from here. It doesn't look like you have it.
Yeah.
But okay, you can have it.
You let me have any kind of hair as long as I don't take it off.
As long as you don't take this off.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take anything else off. I don't like
Even my thing.
Yeah, you can take everything off, but I don't like the monkey lip.
Okay. So tomorrow, after a week that Lisa and I had, we deserve to spend some time together out and about, having some fun.
Well, we also got to figure out a way that the North Carolina Empowerment Circle gets to meet Miss Phyllis.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So at some point we'll figure that out.
Well, we got Saturday afternoon available because Saturday night, Lisa and I got tickets to go.
I thought it was Friday night.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I put the tickets on your bed.
It's Saturday night at 7. We got the early show at Saturday.
Okay.
We're going to see one of our favorite comedians, Mr. Shula King. Shula King, you know Shula King. Anybody want to tell me that guy?
Julie Ray, please share. She said, I got a little bragging to do, sort of.
Come on, sis. Come on.
And I don't know where Melissa is. She is now the fantastic grandmother of a grand dragon.
Bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon.
Yep.
Whatever.
That's
a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
She bought a dragon on yesterday.
For her daughter,
Charlotte, whose birthday is next week. And she had such a time getting together this dragon.
Yes.
It's a real live dragon.
I like it, actually.
It's
a lizard. It's called a bearded dragon, though.
It's a dragon.
It's a lizard, baby.
It might as well be a fire-breathing dragon.
Which is a fictional character.
Absolutely. Don't care. Yes, no. It might as well be a fire-breathing dragon with talons and tentacles.
Mm-hmm. So, since we've been this is a shout out Friday. Since we've been kind of talking about it, Lisa and I didn't have a chance to do pre-production today, but I also want to talk about, and definitely we're going to talk about respect with Julie Ray Hammontree. I want to talk about your ideal day. Your ideal day. What would be included in it?
Well, Julie Ray, I love that you are claiming that. She says R.E.S.P.C.T. was named the #1 song of all time by Rolling Stone magazines. And she said, I picked a hell of a theme song. Mine since I was about 9 years old. I claim it. That
makes sense to me, actually. Respect is the #1 song of all time. Because you hear it, it's played at some point every day somewhere in the world. Just like Poison is played all the time. Okay, by BBD. That song gets played over and over again. The message, the person, the Queen of Soul, that makes sense to me. What song has ever been bigger than that, other than maybe something Michael Jackson did, like Thriller? I figured Thriller would be one of the top ones, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
But what ingredients would be in your ideal day? And you don't have to tell all the ingredients, but what is one thing that you would want to have happen in your ideal day?
I don't know. Oh, here's what.
If you could design it perfectly, what would it include? Go ahead, baby.
Julie Ray says, my #1 is My Girl by the Temptations.
Mm-hmm.
My Girl. But so what I was going to say is we are, one of the things that you can celebrate us for, we are going to be consistently going live in LinkedIn. Starting on Tuesday, our first broadcast with our special guest, Sean Hill, the LinkedIn coach, will be on our show tomorrow on Tuesday. And it will also be broadcast live on LinkedIn.
Where on LinkedIn?
On my page.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to put it anywhere else.
That's okay. Yeah. Just put it on your page. I can share it. That's all. And it'll grow your LinkedIn too.
Listen, bruh.
I was asking because I didn't know if you put either an empowerment duo page on LinkedIn or anything like that.
I haven't thought that. I'm trying to. I don't know all the logistics of that yet. All I know is I've gotten approved.
Just asking the question.
I got you.
I'm punchy.
Oh, I am punchy.
You shouldn't be.
Why I shouldn't be?
You want me to say it?
No, I don't want you to say it.
Okay, then. You should be.
Billy Bronco!
Oh!
Hey, Billy Bronco, what's good with you? What's good with you? We missed you. Billy Bronco been in the lab getting things done. Back in the lab.
I might grab.
I am really working hard. I've taken some LinkedIn classes to really optimize, and that's my shout it out for me, to really optimize and understand LinkedIn a little bit better. Facebook and I have been long friends, and we have really gotten a lot done.
Growing up together.
Yep, gotten a lot done in Facebook, and I'm grateful for Facebook. But I believe that there is so much more out there that I want to learn.
See, Facebook, it's not you, it's us.
Hey, Felicia. Well, here's really why
we have to leave you.
No, we don't. We're not leaving Facebook. We're not leaving Facebook.
We're breaking up with Facebook.
We're not breaking up. This is a polygamous relationship with
really.
Facebook. Yes, I love Facebook. I'm not leaving it. I just need to spice things up a little bit in my life.
Oh.
So I'm going to add LinkedIn. How's that? I already added YouTube.
You didn't need that spice 5 years ago.
Good morning. Felicia says, Billy Bronco. Oh, what's going on, brother? Hey, Felicia. So good to see you. We appreciate you. I think Felicia and I are talking today. We've been playing tag all week. And it has been difficult to nail down.
If you want me to do the songs with you, we need to do them early.
Yeah, we are going to do them a little bit early. So happy today, Bill. Happy today, Bill. So what I do want is to make sure that if you have anything to celebrate, a new program, a new product, a new service, or an old one that you just want to reiterate, we want to hear about it. Chef Rev says, my ideal day is waking up. After that, the sky is the limit. My daily saying is, it's a good day to be alive.
It's hot in this home for some reason. I'm sweating.
It's just hot in this room, and you're hot because you're next to me.
And I've been cooking and all that, or warming up food, and up and down the stairs. Let me tell you, when I was on over the road salesperson, we had a new guy named Thomas, and we went to lunch together. Me and Thomas went to lunch. Thomas is from Africa, okay, and so we go to a barbecue spot. We get chopped barbecue sandwiches and fries, and Thomas, he didn't know what Tabasco sauce was. He thought Tabasco sauce was like regular old hot sauce, okay. So he gets his fries and he puts the vinegar on his fries. Oh, we always put vinegar on our fries, and salt and pepper and ketchup. And then he douses it in Tabasco sauce. I said, man, that's going to be really, really hot. He goes, no, I can handle it. Okay, no problem. He douses his fries and all that stuff. So now.
Is he African?
He's African.
Oh, because I heard your African accent. So
yeah, he's African.
Like, what the heck?
So he takes his first couple of fries and he's eating them. And I can see the surprise on his face. Okay. So, but he can't let me know that it's too spicy for him because he already told me it wouldn't be.
Right.
Okay. So he's trying to eat his food and eat his fries, and he's starting to sweat profusely because I'm starting to giggle at him. I'm laughing at him. It's spicy, isn't it? No, it's not that spicy. And then he sweat. I said, man, it is spicy. You sweating your butt off. I always sweat when I eat. That's what he said. I never forgot that line. I always sweat when I eat.
Julie Ray says that her ideal day is morning sex, shower, breakfast with that man I love, road trip, safe roads, clear skies, interesting stops, destination with a swimming pool, meet new people and shoot some pool and then dance. I love it. She got that clear.
Is beautiful, Julie.
And then she added, what Brian and Lisa do every weekend.
We don't do that every weekend.
We do it often.
We don't do destination with a pool every weekend.
No, but we have a pool that we go to that's right here.
Right. I like Julie Ray's ideal day. And the beautiful thing from a great book called Passion, Profit, and Power by Marshall Silver spelled SYL. He says, if you can design your ideal day, if you can imagine it and write it down, you can get there. And he says, once you do that, your whole being starts moving you towards that ideal day. Thank you for sharing that, Julie.
Absolutely. Bill says, you mean there's a difference between cooking and warming up food? Yes.
One of our friends, what's his name?
Enough said.
The entertainer.
I just have to.
I almost said Cedric the entertainer, but it's not Cedric the entertainer.
I'm magically supposed
it says enough said, baby. I told you that before we got married. I told you before we got married. Your job as the wife, Chef Rev will appreciate this. I told Lisa this before we got married. I says your number one job as wife is to always be able to answer the question of where is my? Okay, that was it. Whatever comes after, where is my? You're supposed to know, baby. We had this talk.
I have tried my best. But there are some things that he has put places that he hasn't shared with me, and I have to magically manifest them out of my behind.
This is a true story. We did have that talk. I want you to always have the answer to that question, baby. Dr. Deborah says, shout out to Melissa and the Price Sisters for creating art for my
House of Healing and Visions. She's coming over after the show to bring art and to pick up crystal soaps. We love
that's
it.
Nice.
We love it.
Julie Ray says, Brian, I had the same experience with a friend, except it was the hot mustard on Chinese food. That will surprise you.
The hot mustard on Chinese food. I love it. The yellow mustard, and I love wasabi mustard. I love the hot coming out of my ears. I love it. I love
wasabi, but I know to take very little of it.
I use a lot of it. I like it to set my head on fire.
And it will.
Here. Hold on. Billy says that he's working on some custom designs for new merch for the online store, updating studio room for live recording, and just taking it easy. Getting back since the stroke.
Getting his strength back.
We didn't know you had a stroke, Billy.
Since the stroke. I didn't know you had a stroke either.
Yeah, no, we didn't know you had a stroke.
But praise God that you're getting your strength back.
Absolutely. Chef Rev says, pull it out his ass, LOL. Exactly.
Felicia says, Brian, he had to fake the funk and deal with the fire. That's right.
Bill says, my famous last words. That won't be spicy. Melissa says her ideal day is one in which time doesn't fly by. Not to say that I like long, slow days, but an ideal day is one that I feel is full of purpose and paced so that I can enjoy.
Hey, man, I love it. Julie Ray says, girl, you did not know the challenge, did you, Lisa? Where is my Lord? So many lost items in Brian's life.
Lord have mercy.
They're not lost. They're never lost. Okay, they're here.
Nothing is lost. Yeah, it's never lost. It's misplaced and it's put where I have to figure out what the hell. No, we did not know. He said, I thought y'all knew February 21, 2021 is when it happened. Wow. We did not know. I'm grateful that you are here. Beverly says, Lisa, remember you. Oh, yes, I did announce that, as a matter of fact. I did remember, and we did pray for you then, Billy. I got my hands full keeping track of all of his memories.
It's okay.
I don't have any of my
Billy
own.
is recovering now.
But I'm grateful that you are recovering.
Thank you.
I'm grateful. Melissa says, Dr. Deborah Dunson, I can't wait to get me a Dr. D squeeze. I'm also coming to stock up on crystal soaps for gifts and myself. For gifts and myself too.
A Dr. D squeeze. How about that?
Dr. D is coming to visit me next week to play with the new lizard. She's all about it. Well, God bless.
That's all right. She's coming to get her Dr. D squeeze. How about that?
Oh no, Bill said I saw someone do the one chip challenge the other day. I was hurting for that.
Yes.
Oh no.
I've seen a lot of those. I watch them too. That really, really spicy Carolina Reaper potato chip. One chip comes in the bag, okay?
Yeah, no, thank you.
And the game is, can you sit there for 10 minutes after eating that chip? Okay.
Julie Ray says, yes, she remembers it too, though she doesn't know.
Y'all keep us on point. Y'all keep us on point.
What's the topic? Brittany, this is Friday. You've been here long enough. You know it's Shout It Out Friday. And what is your...
Yeah, it's Shout Out Friday, Brittany. But we also want you to talk about your ideal day. What things would be included in your ideal day? When I first got the book, I was a single man. I was dating, but I didn't have Lisa at the time. And my ideal day, the way I wrote it out was I would wake up in a beautiful hotel. Okay. I would wake up there and I would go down. I would get dressed in a hotel. I would go down to the hotel and have breakfast with people where I can have stimulating conversation. Then after breakfast, I would go and give a 3-hour workshop, on selling at whatever city I was in. And then I would go to lunch and have great lunch with great people. And then I would go back upstairs, change clothes, more casual clothes, and then tour the city that I happened to be in. That was like an ideal day for me before Lisa. Okay. Now with Lisa, it's the same kind of things, but I'd wake up and make love to the woman of my life. Okay. Then we'd go down and have breakfast, either together or just us two, or with other really interesting people. Everything I imagined my life would do before Lisa is better after her. I told you guys many a time, I didn't know if I would ever find Lisa. But I knew my life would matter. I knew I would do great things. I knew I would do dynamic things. I knew I would do some traveling. But I was always imagining me doing those things by myself and meeting people there, not going with people. Now, all of my imagination is going with Lisa. All of it.
Yay. Thank you, baby. I'm glad to hear that. Melissa said that she's growing Carolina Reapers out back for a friend of hers who makes hot sauces. If y'all like spicy, I'll send you a bottle of his sauce. Amen. That's right, Billy. You better represent. He says, Julie Ray Hammondtree, I'm the original shout out song. That's right. He is. He is the first song. The first song. I
gotta go. So let's do it now.
Okay. Beverly says my ideal day is I'm gonna have to write that down and think about it. But that assignment, amen. Brittany says her ideal day varies based upon her mood. Mm-hmm. And we're going to go up to the top. Miss Phyllis is here. She is
really here. She came to our home last night. She actually had a chance to sit down and visit with us and laugh and talk with us and take some pictures with us at our home. We were so happy to receive you, Miss Phyllis. Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Hey, good morning, Miss Phyllis. And Glenda's riding on the freeway in makeup in her pink Cadillac.
She is. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
How I have to also shout out my Mary Kay. Now, first of all, let me just say, I love Demona. I love Glenda. I love Demona. Glenda's she's a little bit further out, something mountain. I can't remember what it is. But anyway, y'all see the difference now? I finally have my CC cream and I feel
it does make a difference.
It makes a big difference.
Everything is much more even.
And absolutely it's even. But even what I love right now is it's light. I don't feel like I have on makeup. The other makeup that I was wearing in between time, I felt like I was wearing a mask, and I don't feel like that now.
Yeah.
So just shout it out to my Mary Kay sisters and to my personal rep, Demona DeBrew. Dr. Deborah, healing and deliverance coach. Mm-hmm.
One of the other cool things that happened in my home last night is while Miss Phyllis was here enjoying company, we got on the phone with Dr. Deborah as well. And Dr. Deborah got a chance to join the party via phone. Actually.
Yes, with Miss Phyllis. We're going to figure out how to have lunch or something together maybe tomorrow.
We got all day because the show...
You keep saying all day.
Because we're going to get ready for the show around 5. So you can have lunch from, say, noon to 4 or something like that. Or you got all afternoon.
We'll figure it out, sweetheart.
Okay.
Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Find out what she means to me.
Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Find out what she means to me.
Hey, Julie Ray again. Chef Rev.
Why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts a good foot in me.
Not.
I absolutely love it. Dr. Beverly, I have to give you a shout out. You've given lots and lots of book title inspirations, and I write ideas, a lot of them down. Mm-hmm. But the one that has really taken hold of me is the Amazing Empowerment Kids, AEK. And I've actually formalized how I'm going to do it. It will be sort of an anthology of amazing kids. It will be in cartoon format, but the cartoons will be based upon the children that are elected to be in the book and their stories.
That idea you gave Dr. Beverly Lisa has really taken that idea and run with it. We were in the car talking about it, and it became so lifelike. The whole idea the children's pictures on the page and their story on the next 1, 2, or 3 pages, depends upon the story, making an anthology even almost.
To inspire children and adults.
Yes.
Because remember, all of our children's books are in the not just for children's books division, because these children are already doing amazing things.
And somebody needs to highlight
Somebody needs to celebrate them, but also it's quite possible that they can inspire someone to emulate them.
Yes. So again, thank you, Dr. Beverly, for that idea.
Thank you.
And
thank
Dr.
You.
Beverly is on the show. I brought water up for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, baby.
I don't know where it is.
Absolutely. And now the one and only.
The original song that inspired all the others.
That's right.
Is Billy Bronco. Ho! Billy Bronco. Ho!
Hey, Billy Bronco.
That was officially the first jam we did on the show.
That's right.
Okay, did we do Felicia?
Felicia, we love you. You're the one.
The one for me. Good morning, Miss Felicia.
Good morning, Felicia.
Bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa. Miss Melissa, the head usher.
That's right. And Bill is here. Our friend Bill is here.
This is challenging to go from Melissa to Bill. Bill is the most difficult song to sing.
Good morning to
Good morning to our friend Bill. Nobody thinks like him still. We love him so, and we always will. Our friend Bill. It's the most challenging one for my voice, but it's the coolest jam too.
I'm glad. Oh, Brittany's here.
It's Brittany.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
You know, Dr. Deborah, I'm on this nonprofit summit, but I don't want to ever do another nonprofit anything without you being involved, because you should have been in this one, I think. And you didn't know about it. That's why you're not in it. But dang, I wish you had been in this with me.
Julie, right? That's right. She says, "Girl, you did not know the challenge, did you, Lisa? Where is my Lord? So many lost items. I know it still tickled me."
I saw a stand-up comedian do a bit about that, and he says, "If you're married, I know at least one of the arguments you have every week." He goes in the kitchen, opens up the refrigerator, and he yells into the living room, "Baby, where are the pickles?" She goes, "Did you look?" He goes, "I'm in the refrigerator right now looking." She goes, "Did you look? Or are you just looking?" She goes, "Oh, I'm looking for it." She goes, "Did you, it's behind the bread." You know, he looks and it's not behind the bread. "Did you move the bread all the way?" "I moved the bread. It's not behind the bread." "Okay. Do you see anything behind the bread at all?" "No, I don't see anything behind the bread." "You're right, because you forgot to pick up pickles." You know, that's one marriage argument they have every week.
Yeah, we don't have that argument because he don't buy food in this house.
We do.
And when he is hungry, if I don't know that it's already out, or if I don't know that we already have it, I don't even, I'll get it. Just, that's fine. I'll get it.
Lisa, stop it. That's not true right there.
I'll get it.
I don't ever have to sweat being hungry, because
you don't?
If you don't make it, I'll fix myself something.
And he will put together stuff that has no godly reason to be together.
But I won't be hungry no more. And if I'm hungry, that's the objective, to not be hungry.
But stuff don't even have to go together.
It go together in my belly. Okay.
But see, the thing is, if he's hungry, then he'll just eat anything that'll go in his mouth. And then I'll still be standing around being hungry, because I'm not eating that. I'm not eating things that don't go together.
You have a choice to make, baby.
Felicia said, "My ideal day is to wake up feeling carefree. My kids don't need me driving all day with no traffic, short lines when shopping, my favorite food on sale, and a very handsome single man flirting with me, and I actually take a shot and possibly date. I go home with a smile on my face, thanking God for an awesome day."
What a beautiful moment. What a beautiful day. I want all of these days to happen for you guys. Please keep sharing your ideal day.
Absolutely.
What's your ideal day, Melissa? What's your ideal day, Dr. Beth? Oh, she does hers already. And Brittany says hers vary based upon her mood. Well, pick a mood and come give us some of the things. Absolutely. You don't have to even
Absolutely.
say the whole day. What is one thing that you would want to have happen on your ideal day? Billy Bronco, what's your ideal day in your life?
Absolutely. Melissa says, are you working with kids on this project? Well, these are real kids in the book. These are real kids. So I would imagine that since Charlotte and Sophie are entrepreneurs, they would make a good candidate to be included in the book.
Now, they don't have to be entrepreneurs. They just have to be willing to write a story.
And they have to be amazing. No, I don't want them to write a story. I want them to tell me a story. I'm only going to include what I want in there. I don't want this to be more than it is right now.
Okay.
The series can come later.
Baby.
The series can come later where that book that introduces all of these characters may turn into a spinoff for each child later on, but I want to start off with just the book with a few children in it that will be sparking ideas based upon what they're doing right now.
Now, the original spark was we met Jabari's children, and they were so animated. Lisa saw a cartoon. Then we told you guys that story. Dr. Beverly had an idea, and then Lisa took the combination of the meeting those kids
and the book that was already brewing in mind. I took the title from Dr. Beverly. And it has really come to life.
Mark Greer is here. Mark, I'm glad you're here because I get to do your song because I'm about to bounce in just a moment.
Dr. Beverly says, and speaking of having them animated, the parents can take pictures of these wonderful, amazing children in their phone, and I believe they can make cartoons. Yeah, that would be good, but that's not how I want to do it.
Okay.
Make cartoons out of them, out of their faces for the picture that they submit, and they can screenshot the picture and send it to you.
She's just making a suggestion.
That is a suggestion. That's not how I have that app, and that app really only focuses on the face, and they're going to be a whole body. It won't just be the face.
Ooh, wow. Mark Greer says, good morning, good people. Dr. Deborah says, I can't wait for the day I can purchase a book with all of William's thoughts in it. Nobody thinks like him still. You see that, Bill?
Absolutely.
She wants a book with all your thoughts.
Yes.
How cool is that?
I'm looking forward to it.
Bill says, I call that looking without looking.
Yes, that's how you look in the refrigerator that you don't see nothing. The sons look in the refrigerator that way. I don't know if girls do it, but the sons look in the refrigerator that way.
I have done it occasionally.
And the husbands look
in the refrigerator. I've done it occasionally. I've been like upset at some stuff and baby, where's this? No, that's not what happens. I can't find it until Lisa gets in the room and there it is.
Because I have magic in my butt.
Never mind. I gotta go.
Melissa has said she's glad that Mark Greer is here. She's ready for his song.
That's right.
Time for his song.
So wide you can't get around it.
So low you can't get under it.
So high you can't get over it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Getting down just for the funk of it. Mark Greer is under a groove. Nothing can stop us now. Now, notice what happened. Melissa Price says, I'm so glad Mark Greer is here. She gets to hear his song.
Yes. And he had just popped in under the wire, like at the same second. I'm so glad as well. All right. It's 9:43.
Love you guys.
I know Brian is going to leave a little bit early. I just want to make sure that I catch all of the comments up. And certainly that if you have a child that is doing something amazing, like these kids don't have businesses. The first two, they don't have businesses. What they have is amazing minds. The little girl is a writer and she's phenomenal. And the son is an inventor, and he already fancies his inventions. He's already imagined what he will do. He's going to heal the world from cancer with his fruit-based inventions, serums that he is going to create. So if your child is imagining some great things and or you know of someone with a child, let me connect with them. I would love. I'm trying to identify. I'm trying to figure out now how many are going to be included in this particular anthology, because again, this anthology will then go on to breakouts for a series that will continue for possibly in a different concept is what I'm working on. So I really am excited for that. Billy said, George needs that, LOL. Oh, I missed something. I don't know. Yes, I know. Charlotte and Sophie absolutely would love. I would love to include them in there. You look, a bill says you look where you think, you look where you want or think it should be and not really look. Yes, that's exactly what he does. Melissa says, I was going to ask to see if you needed the kids because I know Charlotte and Sophie would love to contribute. Absolutely. I love that. And I already envision it. Like I can see it. I'm doing my diligence to finish. He's always higher than me. Want to get that done this in the next couple of days. I actually also, because illustrations require a muse. I'm not an artist that just draws. I can't draw from nothing. I have to draw from something. And sometimes that thing is elusive. So I have to get it while the getting is good. And, but I think that I'm also going to work with my illustrator on this. Although I do illustrations, I'm going to work with him on this project. But he's always higher than me is me. I have about 4 scenes done so far, and there's a total of 16. So I got to figure it out. And Julie Ray, you got to tell me what blacksuit.org does. I've asked you that. She says, check out blacksuit.org. It is a nonprofit that she is highly supportive of, but we need to know what they do so that we can encourage and curry the support that they deserve. And I would also encourage you to have 2 conversations, one with Dr. Deborah for fundability and one with Brian for fundraising, closing, sales training. So I would definitely, like I said, I'm working on those scenes, and I am also working on another project for one of my authors, who is a coach, also to include in their offering kits to be able to provide their clients with an awesome notebook that goes along with all of their stuff that they're putting in there. So working on that, let y'all know about it. But we are out of here. It's Friday. We got a long day ahead of us, and I am looking forward to I think 7 o'clock is when I'm finally free tonight. So we're going to get out a little bit early. Reminder. Tuesday is going to be a really, really awesome show. We have an amazing guest. We are going to be bringing more and more guests to you guys, as well as we continue to share, not just here on Facebook, not just here on YouTube, but also on LinkedIn is coming to you. So you guys will get to meet some new LinkedIn folks as well. We love you. And you know that's right, Melissa. Don't forget to have sex. Brian tried not to tell you, but I'll tell you, we already had sex this morning. So if you didn't, go get you some. I might go back and get another dip. Talk to you later. Bye.